Hi, and welcome to Explain It to Hope. I'm Hope Luker here with Mike Broadhurst from the Broadhurst Group. Today we're going to talk about another one of the trends that's really emerged since COVID, people moving from the cities to the suburbs. Now, Bluffton has always been a place where people kind of came to escape the city. Do you think that there's been an increase in that, or what do you think is the draw to Bluffton specifically from people looking to get out of the big city?
I think COVID has sort of put that whole dynamic on steroids. Historically, our market has come from the tri-states area of around Pittsburgh, Wheeling, West Virginia, Ohio, that area, Tennessee, Charlotte, and Atlanta. There have been folks who've come here to purchase from the Northeast Corridor, New York, Greenwich, Long Island, New Jersey, but not in the kind of numbers that we're seeing now. Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Well, it's interesting. When we do talk to folks from the Northeast who are coming down, a lot of them are telling me that the dynamic in their areas is the same as it is here. In other words, people are moving out of the city into the suburbs. And then those people in the suburbs are moving out of the suburbs and they're moving elsewhere. The COVID phenomenon has obviously brought on the work from home phenomenon, excuse me to use it twice, but this ability for people to work from home has enabled people to be able to move away from the city, move away from New York City, move away from Philadelphia, and into areas that are where the temperature is better and maybe the standard of living is a little bit more appealing. So that's what we're seeing for sure. Yeah, lots of folks coming down.
Do you think cost of living has an impact?
Maybe not in the way that you're asking, but yes, it has had a huge impact. If you think about it, real estate tends to be much more expensive in places like Long Island, like New York City, like Greenwich. And those people have come down to the island and they've purchased at what appears to them to be bargain prices. So what's happened is that's fueled a lot of this competitive market where people are paying cash, putting down large sums of down payment, where in the past we just didn't see that. So yeah, that segment of the country has fueled not only an uptick in the market, but I think an increase in values, and really brought values for Hilton Head up to where maybe they should have always been.
Right.
So the idea that we're overpriced now, I don't buy that.
Right.
I think the demand is determining the value of real estate.
Yeah, completely. Well, I don't know if I'm the person to judge, but I can see how that would be. And I think one other thing to follow up with the virtual work, you could really, with how much virtual work has changed, you could have any job and live here, any job anywhere in the country.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Yeah, and that's true. And their numbers not only support this phenomenon for Hilton Head, but Texas has grown exponentially because people are leaving California for very much the same reasons. Too high taxes are too high, quality of living is a little bit more affordable. So yeah, all of that is absolutely driving our market.
Super interesting. Well, if you work remotely or are ready to get out of the city, call Mike at 843-837-7773 and he'll be more than happy to help.
Yep.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, everyone.